AI can help you scale and streamline your operations, freeing up time to focus on what matters most, your clients. But how do you actually put that into practice? When you're interacting with your AI chat tool, let's talk about how to get the most from an AI prompt. The approach I'm sharing today will work with any AI chat capability. But before you start, make sure to do a thorough assessment of the tools you're using. When selecting an AI tool, ensure it aligns with your firm's data governance policies and that all client data remains securely within the organization. Avoid transmitting any sensitive client information through external platforms that are not explicitly approved for such use. Okay, let's start with an example. So when you are using your AI chat tool to enter a prompt, start by breaking it into sections. First, think about what role should the AI be. In this case, in my example, I'm going to ask it to be a financial advisor with 20+ years of experience. Next, think about the goal. What type of response do you want? For example, bullet points, paragraphs. In my case, I'm asking it to generate 3 to 5 bullet points. Then give it the context. Say you're prepping for a client meeting about diversifying with fixed income. Your client doesn't know much about bonds, and you'd like simple language that you can use with your client. Your client is also preparing for retirement. So here in the prompt, I've given all of that context directly to the AI. All right, next, sources. Give the AI direction on what sources to use. In my case, I'm going to ask it to focus on web content from the Vanguard Advisor website. Finally, expectation. How should the tool respond to and meet your expectations? In this case, let's ask it to use simple language so that I can get up to speed quickly. Finally, adjustment. You can ask the AI to do a quality check and adjust for any inconsistencies. So here I'm going to add a last sentence to the prompt. Check the results across multiple sources for inconsistencies. All right, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and press go. As you can see, here's how the AI chat tool responded. And it's given a more specific response because I've given it specific prompt. All right, so now let's ask it to go a bit deeper. And in preparing for that client conversation, I'd like to talk with my client around some of the Vanguard fixed income lineup that I'm putting in the client's portfolio. And I'd like some help with language I can use with my clients to talk about short-term and multi-sector fixed income and how that can help the client prepare for retirement. So let's put in a prompt around that. I'm going to say, please help write some friendly client language. I'm going to emphasize, we're going to source it from the Vanguard Advisor website. When writing this prompt, I gave the AI some context around I'm preparing for the client meeting, what I'm looking to get with talking about the fixed income lineup and how it can contribute to my client's goals. I also gave it very specific instructions on what content to source. Make sure when you are selecting an AI tool that you are using a tool that provides good sourcing for where it's getting its generated content. So you can see in this example, with the tool that I'm using, it gives me sources of exactly where it is finding the information that it's presenting. And then from there, you can go and cross-reference and make sure it's accurate before you send it to your clients. Remember, before sharing AI-generated content with clients, you must carefully review and confirm its accuracy. Ensuring the information is correct and aligns with your firm's standards and client-specific details is essential to maintaining trust and compliance. These are best practices for writing an effective AI prompt to help you engage with your clients more efficiently.